Hi boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about how we can use pictures to support our comprehension while we are reading. We're going to use this book titled Animals in Film. This book tells the story of animals in movies and compares these stories with those of their real-life counterparts. It also shows us how people interact and work with these animals. So it's really important that while we're reading, if a book has pictures in it, that we stop and take the time to really look at them, because it will help us understand the words in the text that we're reading a little more clearly. We might even find out some really important information when we are looking at the pictures in our text. So this text actually includes images such as photographs and a map. And I want you to think about, why would the author include those things? Look carefully at the pictures as I read and think about how they connect to the words and help you understand. Introduction: Animals on screen. On the battlefield in World War I, Joey the horse refuses to leave his fallen friend, another horse named Topthorn, until a tank headed straight for him forces him to run for his life. Willie, the killer whale, saves a boy named Jesse from drowning when Jesse slips and falls into Willie's tank at the aquarium. Babe the pig alerts Farmer Hoggett that sheep rustlers are at the farm. In movies like War Horse, Free Willy, and Babe, animals are the main characters. They show their loyalty, emotions, and intelligence. They also survive obstacles. And, importantly, each one forms a close bond with a person. So while I was reading these words, the pictures go along with those words. Here's a picture of Willie the killer whale with the boy named Jesse. Here's a picture of the war horse. And then here's a picture of Babe the pig. Okay. And then this map includes pictures. It shows us where these films were recorded. We've also got a caption to go along with our pictures. Films starring animals are set all over the world. War Horse takes place in England and France. Babe is also set in England. Free Willy takes place in the U.S. state of Washington. Okay, so these pictures, this caption, and this map all go together. We get a little bit of extra information when we take the time to stop and look at our pictures and read the captions. Okay, I'm going to read page 8 and 9. I want you to listen to the words from both pages, and then I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to respond to an assignment in Schoology based on pages 8 and 9. So don't forget, you can always stop your video, jot down some notes, or you can replay the video when you need to go back and answer your questions. Page 8. As technology and weapons for warfare developed, horses became less important in fighting wars. World War I was the last major war in which they were used extensively. A unit of soldiers who fight on horseback is referred to as the cavalry. In the film, the character Captain Nichols was part of the British cavalry. Great Britain sent more than 1 million horses into World War I. Only 62,000 came back. Many horses were either injured or became sick during the war. Veterinary hospitals in the field provided some care. Sometimes when injured horses could not walk to the hospital, special horse ambulances came for them. In just 1 year, British veterinary hospitals reportedly treated 120,000 horses. Millions of horses died during World War I. They died in battle or from the hard work of pulling heavy loads. They also died from sickness and starvation. For Joey to have survived all that he went through in the book and the film would have been a miracle. So I want you to think about those words. What information did you learn on this page? And how does it go along with this picture? What is this picture representing based on the words that I read. Page 9. Jobs horses do. Before the invention of cars and trucks, horses pulled wagons. They also pulled carriages with people in them. Some horses still pull heavy loads. In some places, they help loggers take logs out of forests. Horses can fit into places a car or truck can't go. Horses also pull plows on farms. Some horses are part of the police force. Other horses are used in sports. Some run against one another in high-speed races, while others carry people playing polo. Some horses are still part of the U.S. military, but they do not go into battle. They are used for public ceremonies. Military horses are also ridden by the official escorts of the president. So on this page, these photos show horses doing different jobs. What is the same and different about the horses and their jobs in these photos? That is going to be your Schoology assignment for today. I want you to talk about what is the same and different about the horses and their jobs in these photos. That's the end of our lesson for today. So remember, when you are reading a book, it could be nonfiction or fiction, you should be looking at the pictures and reading the captions to get more information to have a better understanding of what you're reading. So again, your assignment in Schoology will be to tell me what is the same and different about the horses and their jobs in these photos. I'll show you these photos again. This one was talking about the horses being used in war. And then this page was talking about the jobs. But how are the pictures the same and different?